Hey guys, and thank you for joining us this year in Through the Glass Table. As always, I'm Ismael.
And I'm Everett.
And we're back to talk about two movies, double woo woo woo, John Wick 2 and the Lego
Batman movie. Keanu Reeves stars in Lego Batman, the whimsical story of a man taken to the edge after his wife and puppy are brutally murdered by shadows of his past from a life he once knew. With the help of Barbara Gordon and Robin, played by Rosario Dawson and Michael Cera, Keanu guns his way through the streets of Gotham, leaving no guts unentrailed and no head unexploded. So we changed it up a little for you guys for our first episode back for this year. We did a doubleheader. We watched the Lego Batman movie, and then we watched John Wick Part 2, which we haven't even seen the first one. So what is your initial reactions to Lego Batman, the movie?
Lego Batman, the movie. Let's see. Initial impressions, you said? It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
There was something lacking in it, especially story-wise, and it's just sort of like the allure of what the first Lego movie had was shocking because it was like, this is supposed to be like just a product placement film, and it was actually a good
really good story. I think they fell a lot on using a lot of callbacks, like a lot of like old school.
There's tons of Batman references to
like
the 1989 movies,
even the 1940. But I think they were relying too much on that. It was funny. It was funny, but like you mentioned before, there was no real story going on. It was just a lot of messy emotions about the character development. And Will Arnett stars as the voice of Batman. There's also Michael Cera.
He returns from the Lego movie, right?
Yeah, he was the voice actor for the Lego movie.
Batman as a character, I think it was funny in the Lego movie because it's in short spurts that he's an asshole. Like, that's funny. Oh, of course, he's an asshole. But like, for me, a whole movie where he's just a douchebag, I couldn't root for him for anything, and I think that's part of the reason why I didn't like some of the story elements. It's just like he was just a piece of shit.
And also, what I didn't understand why their choice was to overcomplicate and overindulge us, I guess, in a sense, like kind of just giving us that whole, okay, he doesn't want relationships because he lost his parents, so he's afraid to get into relationships. Like every freaking turning point in the movie, they have to go back to it.
You only have to tell us once. Yeah. But they go back to the scene they just showed us, and they kept doing it over and over again. It was like,
I just stopped caring about Batman's emotions, about his character development.
This is stupid that we're talking about character development in Lego movie. I just realized it's a fucking Lego movie.
It's a Lego movie, yeah, but still.
But that's how much the first one.
Yeah, because granted, we were in that theater by ourselves. Mostly, there was like one guy who left like halfway through, but there was a certain point in the movie where it was the first 20 minutes were great. And then it just got dead.
All the life flew out of it.
And it was like right when you saw like that side of him, that inner turmoil that he was dealing with. It was just kind of boring.
And they stayed on a scene so long, and you would think like it's a fucking animation movie, so you can cut that out.
Well, I think what they were trying to show was the dynamic, though, right? Because the movie starts off as he's just running, he's doing all this action, and when he gets to the house,
is boring.
So I guess that's why they did it like that. Was to show the clear gap between his home life and his action hero life.
A lot of the Lego movie had a little bit of adult humor, but here it seemed like there were some references where I was thinking like, if I was a 13-year-old little boy or 8-year-old boy, I'd be like, why is he talking about Prince and Batman? That has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, Prince is not relevant to any of these kids nowadays.
So I think they played too much to us, which in turn made it not as fun as the other Lego movie. Because I don't want you. When I like SpongeBob movies, it's because I don't want you to give me adult jokes. I like it because I was supposed to be going to see a kids movie.
Smart kid jokes.
Yeah. Visually, what did you think of this movie?
We always go back to this visual question, usually with animation films. It's like, how bad can it be? It was great. I mean, I haven't experienced as of yet a bad animated film.
I think that's because that's like your one job for an animated movie. If you don't get that right, what is the point of it?
What do you rate it?
I would give Lego Batman a 3.5 out of 5. It's beautiful to look at, and the humor was very funny. It was a little bit too much humor for me, too many jokes. Some didn't always land. and unfortunately the story was just kind of whatever. But you know, it was entertaining, and I liked it, so I give it a 3.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I'm gonna stick to my guns. Like, yeah, it was a good film. It was good. Like I said, it lacked in creative story. Like, it was just really about Batman coming to terms with his emotions about being in relationships. Nothing really grew from that. Overall, John Wick 2 was like surprisingly really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen John Wick 1. I know you said you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. No,
I've been sleeping on that because this was fantastic. This film that we just saw. It's a dumb action movie without being dumb.
But it's simple.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So refreshing to see Keanu back on the big screen. Like I feel like he's been gone for a while now. Like, I think the last movie that you thought he did was Lake House.
Yeah, where he put the letters in the mailbox. That's it.
No, but yeah, no. It's so refreshing to see him back. Like, it's just kind of like he plays characters that are very surface level for me. Like, I feel like he's just very plain, but he brings out a lot of the emotion in his actions.
Keanu Reeves, the best actor he ain't. But when he's used properly and people know to make him to shut up for the whole movie, he works, and that's exactly what happened here. And then on top of that, every word that he said in this, which wasn't much because he doesn't talk much, was effective, and it was to the point, and it was a good like zinger. So it made his performance better. I like too that he was always just like tired and like. I'm tired of seeing action movies where Vin Diesel, his muscles are glistening when he's like fighting people and
he's having sex everywhere.
Yeah. And this John Wick's just like, can we stop? Because his hair is all greasy and he huffing and puffing. I thought that was cool. Larry Fishburne is in this movie for probably like 3 or 4 minutes. Whatever.
It's not like Larry.
Back in the day, he was Larry.
He was Larry. Back in the Color Purple days.
But what do you think of Larry Fishburne in this movie?
What else can I say? But he delivered what he needed to do.
It was almost like a cameo.
Yeah, it really was. He wasn't really needed. Like all I really needed was John Wick to go down in the sewers himself and pop up somewhere. Yeah, that's all he was needed. But it was refreshing to see his face again too. Like, he's been doing Blackfish or
TV show.
Blackish.
Blackfish.
I did a Steve Harvey.
That Ruby girl, I can forget her name. Ruby Rose. You don't like her. I don't know why.
Her face. It's like she's a terrible actress.
She's androgynous.
That's not even what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about like face. She's plain. Like, she's just plain like.
You didn't like her performance in
Resident
Evil Biohazard? Are you telling me?
And she does not know how to act. What can I say? Like, okay, like in this one, she had a fucking reason why she was a terrible actress, because she was deaf, so she couldn't talk, so she was talking with her hands. What about the dog?
That dog was so cute.
The dog was very cute.
So that's what I was thinking. Like, they killed his puppy. So was this a new dog? Like, I really need to see the first one.
I think he got the new dog.
Or he probably stole it from a bad guy.
Probably. That makes more sense. One of the things I loved about this movie is they didn't take themselves too damn seriously, and they made a bunch of jokes. Yeah. Like, just in the beginning scene when they were talking about he killed the puppy and you stole the car, and the guy was like, so that's why he's coming after us, because we killed his puppy?
So I know this is a genre now. This is my first experience with Gung Fu. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty fucking exciting. Like, I thought that was stupid when I first heard that concept, but I was like, damn, I feel like a man. Yeah, I was telling you earlier, the sound design, it's nitpicky, but the sound design is really good when it comes to the guns, because, you know, like at a samurai movie, you hear the swords clanking, and the way that sounds makes you invested in the story, or in what's happening in the fight, because, you know, you feel the contact. So here is bullets, but the way that they have it pushed up way in the foreground on the soundtrack, and it's like every time you hear something go boom, it's like, oh.
It was just all really well executed. Whoever did the choreograph and just the planning of everything was like, wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
The moments where it'll switch from like a stationary shot and it was just like them talking to fighting, and then just go up close to like your shoulder level point of view, and just like, whoa, what the fuck? It's like a mixture of all the right things.
It's also refreshing too. I'm getting tired of the editing style for action movies now, where it's just 356 different shots for one shot.
Like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, you said that makes you dizzy.
Yeah, it makes me sick, and I don't know where we are in this. Like, where are you? Where are they standing? That drives me crazy. And this, it's like 3 shots for one shot.
I guess we get to the fun part about rating the film. What do you feel overall, and what's your grade?
I had to give John Wick Part 2 a 5 out of 5.
Ooh, Ooh,
you know, it wasn't trying to be much, and it did everything it was trying to be. That's a 5 out of 5. You don't have to have complex issues about society in your movies. You don't have to do complex character studies. If all you're gonna do is have this nigga killing people with his gun and getting his car back, and you did that right, you get a 5 out of 5 from me. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I thoroughly enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. I don't really. I would have liked to see maybe just a little nitpicking. I would have liked to see the dog more. He left that motherfucker like twice. It was like, damn. But I
can't take the dog.
I know, it would have been nice.
So that's it, guys. Welcome to the new year. We have a new president.
Oh, you have to do this.
We have a new country, and we're gonna try to provide you some entertainment so you don't kill yourselves, because I'm almost there. I know you're probably almost there. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.